He didn't pay rent this month, and we gave him a notice on May 6th. I'm not sure what to do. And I have been sending the email to all the leaders almost 2 years now. I'm not getting any response. Only few replied. Few are saying, sorry, it's happening to you, but nobody is ready to take responsibility. I went to Olympia. Olympia say it's a legal matter. I got my citizenship last year, and this country, I'm very thankful to this country. It has given me lot more than I expected. I'm a regular American guy. I love hiking, biking, snowboarding, and regular things. And I have two boys and a dog, and we are happy family, and we need basic things: safety, protection of our assets, and law and order for equal for everyone, justice for all.
We have partnered with the Rental Housing Association of Washington to do a weekly segment on Tuesdays to raise awareness for what's happening to landlords in the state of Washington. And so what we want to do through this segment is really encourage people that, and landlords, small landlords in particular, you can stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for yourself and push back against these insane policies. A landlord who has done that, perhaps better than any that we've seen, is Jaskaran Singh. So Jaskaran Singh, his friends call him Jimmy. You might recall we've covered this a bunch. He's got a house in Bellevue he rents out, and there's been a guy living there, squatting there, that's just what I call it now, for 2 years without paying rent, Sang Kim. And Jimmy got so sick of this, and his friends and neighbors got so sick of this because Sang Kim has done this before. He's like a nightmare tenant, that they started holding protests every single Saturday outside Sang Kim's house, trying to shame him into either paying rent or leaving. Jimmy, welcome to Can I call you Jimmy?
Yes, that's my nickname. My friends call me Jimmy. It's not the American name, but it was from India only. I brought it here.
Yeah, well, I like that, but it's Jaskaran, right? That's how you pronounce your
Yes.
name? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you are not going to have a protest this Saturday, correct? The protests are on pause indefinitely?
Not sure yet.
Oh.
Like, he didn't pay rent this month, and we gave him a notice on May 6th. I'm not sure what to do. And I have been sending the email to all the leaders almost 2 years now. I'm not getting any response. Only few replied. Few are saying, sorry, it's happening to you, but nobody is ready to take responsibility. I went to Olympia. Olympia say it's a legal matter. When it go to commissioners are saying you should go to Olympia and tell them your story. System has been upside down. I moved here, like I got my citizenship last year, and this country, I'm very thankful to this country. It has given me lot more than I expected. Lot of love, lot of friends, and I I'm a regular American guy. I love hiking, biking, snowboarding, and regular things. And I have two boys and a dog, and we are happy family, and we need basic things: safety, protection of our assets, and law and order for equal for everyone, justice for all. Yes.
Not too much to ask for. I did not realize that. I didn't realize he had not paid rent this month. So you go through this 2-year ordeal. You get a check cut to you to cover back rent, correct? And you've cashed the check, and the check cleared.
Yes.
And
it's
that
clear.
was paid by whom?
King County Bar Association.
Let's talk about that before we talk about what's going on now and what do you do moving forward. So you get this check after 2 long years of dealing with this. What was the check? How much?
It was 47,000, and which we add 4,400, which is April rent, so around 52,000.
And did that cover what was owed?
It covered 11 months rent, and last year also. It's happening second time. This will be his fourth eviction case I'm filing. So
Wow.
this is not a first landlord issue. He has done to previous landlords, and he openly said in the video that I don't understand the system here. I totally agree with him. I don't. He taught me how the system works here. And I am shocked that nobody is raising the voice. I have been reached out from all over the United States. Everyone in our temple I talked, I at my work, I'm getting a support from everyone. And this is a shock for me. Yeah.
So it's the second time the King County Bar Association has paid his tab?
Yes.
How do you feel about that? Because obviously you want to be made whole. You're owed all this money. But the fact that, and I assume that they're writing that on behalf of the King County Housing Justice Project, which gets taxpayer resources. So how does it feel to get the money from them and not from Mr. Kim?
So the response I get from the leaders is it's a personal matter. It's not a personal matter. I am individual. I'm paying my lawyer. Every time I call him, it's charged. And they're breaking my family, breaking me, and they're saying, and they're protecting. With my taxpayer money, they paid my rent. With my taxpayer money, they paid his lawyer. With our taxpayer lawyer, his utilities are paid. With our taxpayer money, he's getting groceries. I don't know what crime I did. I was a tenant too for 6 years. I worked hard and I bought my first house. Then we worked hard second and third. That's I don't invest in stocks. That's a basic. I invest in real estate with my partners or my friends. So this that's what America is, to work hard, live your dream, enjoy your life, respect all cultures. First Amendment, like the freedom of speech, freedom of religion. That's what my principles are.
And now he's had this back rent that's been paid for him by taxpayers, essentially twice. And now you're saying he has not paid, it's May the 14th, he has not paid May rent. Do you think he's just been taught that, hey, I don't have to pay rent because nothing will happen and someone will pay my bill for me?
Yes, he knows. His family knows. I don't know what's supporting him. How can a normal person live like that? How can what message he's giving his kids? What is message he giving to a neighborhood, school? It's all full of lies. There's no common sense. I'm not. There should be a difference between right and wrong. That's it. He put there was a two anti-harassment case against me. Asking a rent. I don't want to see him whole my life. Leave my house and go away wherever you want to live. I don't know.
So
And
you held these protests that, neighbors and friends came to, and also people who didn't even know you, who were just frustrated for you, that had been coming Saturday after Saturday. And there were some on the left who said, oh, this is harassment, this is too far. Did you have politicians who asked you to cease and desist those protests?
uh, yes, they were saying that it's the same answer. It's a legal matter, and we should go through a legal channel. I was telling the legal system is broken. There's a flaw in the system. People are milking this system, and we need to stop that. We should give a strong message. Only people who need help from the domestic violence or the divorce, any kind of, I want people healthy life, good work culture. I want wish good for everyone. But only people who need should be given money, not the people who intentionally exploit. It's a crime. Basically, he's stealing my money, stealing our taxpayers' money.
Yeah, it's
And
it's shocking that it's not considered a crime, isn't it?
yes, I'm shocked. What's going on? Like, yeah.
It's wild. So, you're in the process of deciding how to proceed from here, right? Because he hasn't paid rent yet. So you haven't decided what to do now.
No, with all that things, like I'm a human services chair for City of Bellevue, and I met city manager. I have given multiple testimonies to Bellevue Council, and I have went to testimony to King County Council also, and so I have knocked each and every door, and I'm so frustrated. But with that, I'm motivated also. I want to change the system. I'm standing against this injustice. I want to, I fighting for my children's future, for the future of this country. I have to rise, and I'm fighting. Last week I filed for the state senate. I'm running for this, and it's a lot of work. my it was a little bit of rift on our family that which path I'm going. But I was thinking, who else will do it?
Yeah.
If I can't always say that, okay, I'll support, go ahead. People are busy with their life. People don't want to come forward. They I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on, but I somebody has to change. And I want to give them a message that don't take immigrants for granted. Don't use our vote, don't use take us for granted. And we need better schooling, we need better law and order, we need a system for which we came here. And we love this country. I love all faiths, I respect freedom of speech, and I stand against injustice they have done to me.
How much do you love that guy? I cannot believe we haven't had Jimmy Jaskaran Singh on sooner. Just everything he says. And also when we talk about immigration, that's the kind of immigrant I want in this country. Someone who just got his citizenship a year ago. He's volunteering with the homeless. He's going down to Olympia to testify about bills that impact his life. He's running for state senate. He's holding these protests. He's speaking out about what's happening and the wrongs, not just on landlord issues, but in other areas like public safety and education. This guy, he makes me feel like I'm not a good American. Like I need to be doing more. And I applaud him for doing something that's difficult, and that is putting yourself out there. And what he went through, it is theft. I mean, 2 years without rent, and then it's the taxpayers who have to cut the check, who, we don't have to, but who someone decides we're going to have to pay for this guy's back rent, not once, but twice. And now he gets $50,000 in debt wiped from his record, courtesy of the taxpayer, and he doesn't even pay rent in May. This is what landlords in our state are dealing with. This isn't right. I would hope that the vast majority of people with common sense, left, right, and center, understand that this isn't right and it needs to be rectified. We can't have these eviction backlogs going on for so long that somebody could be stuck in this situation when it might be their only source of income in retirement. We have to fix this. And I'll also say, because we do this segment with the Rental Housing Association of Washington. So Jimmy wasn't a member, but he's now going to be a member because he knows all the work that the RHA has been doing and how they help landlords make sure that they have the resources that they need to be able to avoid a situation like this or get out of a situation like this. So if you're a landlord, I want you to have this tool at your disposal. It's like $260 a year to be a member of RHA. So you can sign up rhawa.org, rhawa.org. So now, because of ordeals, we've spoken to 2 landlords who were like, I wish I would have joined RHA sooner and had a little help on my side, because Jason Roth over in Seattle said the same thing. So rhawa.org.